Hey YT World, this your girl La Kiki, Miss D. C. That is, and I'm coming straight at y'all with BB21 episode 14, pretty much. Before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe to your girl's channel, because I definitely need the subscriberships, and need them up, and just along with the viewerships, I need them up. So make sure you do that, ring that notification bell down there somewhere, and make sure you stay updated with your girl, because I will put them videos out there for your ass. Pretty much, we're going to start off with going to this, because it's a bunch of BS, like I always say, start off. But this one was a longer episode, and it was a little bit draining to me. I took 1,000 notes, like literally, like, look, I'm writing full page English literature up in here. If you can see, like, literally, it's too much of a fucking episode. Like, they could have cut a lot of shit short. But we start off with Jack and Bella being on the block, pretty much. And Cliff, please start with this Cliffomaniacs and Cliffomania and all that. I already know the Cliffomaniacs and the Cliffomanias all like, excuse me, why didn't I know they're thinking like, why Cliff, why did you do that? Why didn't you do the bigger move, the better move? Like, if you know it and you know you're Cliffomaniacs and everybody else feels that way, why the fuck did you do that? You're not buying your ass no time. They're putting your ass right back on the block. So I just don't understand that move. It's nothing you could tell me that's going to convince me that you bought yourself some time. I don't care what bigger targets they have. They're going to put you up there first anyway, in place of that possibly Sam or Nick would not win a power of veto, period. Then they're going to backdoor Sam. Of all of them, they're going to backdoor Sam. But they're going to have somebody up there. They're not going to put Jessica up there. They're going to put you up there, Dodo. That's just stupid as shit. But anyway, so Nick is filming. He's mad, of course, because his girl's up there. And he mad also that, why'd you take the... Like, that's too fucking easy. Like, why did you take the easy way out that you didn't even let her use her fucking, the Diamond Power veto? So you just let that hoe go without using that? So now, even, like, he pretty much tells Cliff, like, we're gonna lose the game. Pretty much, like, Cliff tells him about the deal that he made with Christy beforehand, and how she pretty much, threatened him to, threatened to use the Diamond Power of veto, but Nick is not having that shit. He says, must I remind you, Cliff, you got voted out. You got voted out by the whole, like, by a 6-4 vote, and they were sending you home. So what makes you think that they're not going to put you up next time to get the chance? So that was just stupid. And then you don't make her flush it. We lost the game. He said basically it's only me and Sam now there to protect you. And you put Bella on the block. We don't have no other ally. The other bitches is wishy-washy as shit. So we don't have nobody. And Cliff thinks Nick is worried about his own game. Not for Cliff's benefit, but he like more so like, Cliff, you're supposed to do my game for me. Like, yeah, that's Big Brother. That's everybody help each other's game out. And if you allies, you still helping each other out. So that don't mean shit, Cliff. Like, you can't make no excuse about, I ain't playing Nick's game. You sound like Christy. And she's delusional as shit. And now you sound just like that. Stupid. Bella breaks down crying. And I can give two shits. Cause girl, now you know how it feels, and you're a little bit victim blocking, ain't you? Victim blocking over here. Don't let Cody see you victim blocking over there. Won't you take the block like a bee, like how you been a bee, yatch. So won't you take the block like that? Won't you take it like how you said Kimmy was taking it so well, and you're doing so great taking it so well. Well, won't you take it the same way? Panicking already, crying. Nobody want to hear that shit. Bullying and all that. And then, oh, you thought you had the click? You thought you had the numbers? No, you're not down with the click, Aaliyah. No, you're not. Now you want to get all victimized on this whole show is about you being a victim. So Bella and Nick come to the realization that her ass going home. So they pretty much exchange, I love you so much. I love you. No, I love you so much. You don't know how much I love you. No, I love you so much. Like, can we go on with this shit? Like, it's this. So Cliff tried to make a deal with Jack and Jackson to try to buy more time, pretty much. Cliff, you ain't got no fucking time. Your time is up as soon as you stop being HOH and you put that, and you did that other nomination and you did that bullshit by putting Bella on the block and blindside Bella. Yeah, your time was up then. You don't have no other time. You ain't buying no more time. They telling you everything they told Bella and Nick and everyone else is out this house in their face. Except for Kimmy. She already knew straight up she was going home. It was no making no deal, no nothing. Jack and Jackson respect Cliff for taking sticking to his word and pretty much doing their dirty work and shit and not taking a shot at them again. And Christy comes in some point of the conversation, and pretty much she's like, Cliff, I agree, you know, let's make a deal. They never know we'll be working together after you try to take a shot at us. Like, duh, they'll know. They'll know because they watched him put up Bella. So obviously they know he came up with something. So that's stupid as shit, girl. Holly says, Cat face is familiar. Like, literally, you really gonna play this shit with us? Cat's face is familiar to you guys. We already know you bitches know each other. So, saying Cat's, I know this boy did not walk out of this room. Yes, this boy did walk out of this room. But saying that Cat's face is familiar to you, too bad she can't recognize your platypus ass face. All the surgery you had on there. But that's another thing. I'm talking about something. She's still trying to get to know Cat, and they pretty much make a final two deal. Like, you could have saved us this boring ass segment. We didn't need to know two floating ass stories about two floating ass hoes. I mean, Cat is still floating, and she's still doing shit with anything that she wins. She does nothing with it. Like, shit, only took Jessica off the block. Congratulations, you took another floater off the block where you could have made actual big moves in the game. But now you're just disgusted and busted and talk about something. We share more than just the same man. Like, are you, like, you putting it out there in the world? Like, gutter bitch. Like, please stop. Cliff tells Bella he honestly wanted to send Jack home, but Christy pretty much threatened him with the power. Like, she made me bitch out on the power. She made me bitch out on doing the vote because she's talking about her power and stuff, using it and stuff. So I just had to pretty much put you. It was going to happen anyway. So, like, I wouldn't be taking that, oh, it's going to happen anyway, so I'm going to just do it for her. Like, no, bitch. You should have just waited till it happened, and then you would have had no choice to put me up. Then I would have been like, okay, you did everything you could possibly do, and now you know. But I guess it's at the same sense, like, nobody risking that fucking game for Bella. But it wasn't even a point of risking the game for Bella. It was the point of y'all need to come together and make some moves happen, or y'all not going to win this game, period. That's what you should have been thinking about, not about Nick and Bella and I'm not doing their game and how they've been playing in this house and now it's just time to pay the piper. Like, it's like, no, y'all all going to pay the piper, you dumb hoes. That's annoying. Sam comes in and Bella is thinking about getting 5 votes for a tiebreaker for Cliff to evict Jack, and he's actually agreeing to them that he would actually do it. That ain't happening. That I don't know even know why they made this episode look like it was a possibility of that shit happening, because it was no possibility at all. So it was no point of showing all this campaigning. All this campaigning should have been left to the last segment where Kimmy was actually campaigning for her life throughout the whole fucking week. Bella was up there soggy and crying and then getting herself together and then knowing that she's going home and just trying to act like a real person now in the house, and then at the last minute trying to go and try to collect these votes. Kimmy was begging for her life the moment she got there. I ain't see no fucking segments on that, but that's another story. Bella campaigns the Cat and pretty much says Jack is the bigger threat. Duh, obviously, you know, he won the competition. I have won none, and he's just obviously physically bigger and better than me. So what's the point of sending me home? And Cat is a jealous biatch, and she's so eager to send Bella home. So it doesn't matter nothing what Bella says. She's going to send your ass home anyway, just because of the fact that she's a mean bitch. Mean catty bitch. That's why her name is Cat. And Cat is scared to make that move. Talking about something she don't want to show her cards now. Girl, you don't have no cards. You don't have no cards at all. All you're doing is good at sleeping. I'm good at getting undressed fast. Like, I'm sure that's why Jackson hurried up and do some quickies with your ass when he need to get his stuff off. Pretty much because you're the quickest hoe to take him off. So that's another story. Moving on. Bella says the same little spiel to Jessica and Nicole. Jessica ain't paying her no mind because her ass still bitter about you exposing the Black Widow Alliance, and she's still on that. Like, how many weeks ago was that? Okay, Kimmy was here, and then that was before camp come back, before she even went in, and you still talking about that shit? Like, yes, it is in the back of my mind, but right now that doesn't benefit my game, so I can't think about no daggone Black Widow shit when we need to work together now to take them down. Then I'll get you in the end and remember that Black Widow shit. But right now, Jessica, you dumb as hell. You're not doing shit in this game. And Nicole, in the meantime, actually had some stuff that really happened to her. Like, Bella really victimized Nicole, and Nicole even can get over that shit. So you need to get over exposing the freaking Black Widow Alliance that was never going to be an alliance at all with your flip-floppy ass. Then we get the Cliffomaniac segment. I'm really not going to talk about this, but pretty much it's about his family. Of course, they got to give the good clips now that they knocked all the freaking, you know what I want to say, out of the game. Now they want to have family clips of Cliffomaniacs and the Cliffomania. And then they pretty much, you know, talk about that boring ass family life. Obviously, always involve a cookout and stuff. Texas, so we gotta show ourselves grilling. Oh, we used to Cliff doing this shit, you know. Yeah, he's a handyman around the house. He's so smart. He's been to so many places in the country. Yay. Boring shit. I hate these segments. It's so boring to me. And Cliff, pretty much his son talk about he won the most competition, so that's, they know he's a competitor now. But hopefully he don't get too big headed, because obviously they voted you out last time, and they can vote you out again. And his son was pretty much like, shut your mouth, Dad, when they saw that he was exposing himself with the Cliff Notes every morning. Moving on, because that segment was boring and wasted my fucking time. To the live eviction, it was, and pretty much Bella exposes the whole house. Like, she picked every single, she pretty much said, Sam, Kat, Jessica, Nicole, myself, Nick, y'all are not a part of the 6, obviously, that pretty much voted to get Cliff out the first time. Y'all not a part of that. So pretty much everybody she left out, she exposed. Like, they are all working together. These are the people that I hope y'all know. I hope y'all hoes know that y'all are not a part of the 6. And y'all need to band together to get the real threat out, or you hoes are not winning. Dumb ass hoes. She even put it on a platter, dressed it up, the green dressing, everything. Gave you the gravy and everything. And y'all hoes still didn't. It's so stupid. I am not that much annoyed by Bella that I'm gonna fuck up my own game and not vote the way that's logical over emotion. So all you hoes vote with emotion, and I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Pretty much, Jack's speech was fake as shit, talking about something. I'm really gonna hold myself and my integrity together and all that, and I just want to be a team player, and I want everybody to be great and do great, and all that condescending shit that he be saying to everybody. Nobody give a fuck what you saying, Jack. Like, don't try to turn around your comments now. Like, we already got all the shit that's out there, but you gonna say that this is for the casuals, so the casuals be like, oh no, Jack not like that. He actually want to be a team player. Fuck that shit. No, watch the live feeds. Watch live feeds, and you know how he is. He's playing y'all like shit, just like he tried to play Ica. And then we get to the live voting and stuff, and then the dingbat cat want to talk about something. I vote to a big Mickey. And then Julie said, excuse me? And she said, I'm sorry, Bella. Like, that's why you're a wild card. No, she's doing too much thirst trap card. That's what she is. Want to be seen. Don't want to be seen with those nasty bleach blonde tracks you got in your head. Like, please, you need to it's already new growth growing in, everything. Take care of that before you want to be seen. Just get your fucking vote out the way and get the hell out the daggone booth. Like, really? And then all these shout outs was too fucking much. Like, I want to shout out the Gym Factory and da-da-da-da. Mickey talking about something. The Gym Factory. I'm sorry. Jackson on my channel talking about something. I want to shout out the Gym Factory. Like, we're shouting out gym factories now. Like, gyms. Literally. Birthdays and, you know, all the way out and all that. They need to cut you hoes off. And, Nick says, I love you so much. But this is before the vote, so let me go back to the vote. Pretty much it's from, with a 8-2 vote, Bella, get your ass out the house. Pretty much, you're gone. And Nick on the way out the door, he says, I love you so much. I love you so much. She's like, I love you too. All that make me want to throw up like shit. And then he gonna say some, don't forget to call my mom. Why am I calling your mom for it? Why am I calling your mom? Your mom don't even know me yet. Like, I'm not even sure if I really want to know you all the way yet. But, I mean, I love you in this house. But, Nick breaks down so hard and it hugs Sam real hard. And Sam was actually here for him and understood it. That's a good friendship to me. That's going to be a great friendship leaving the house. And I just know, he just know, I'm next. Bella, I'm my girl up. I'm next. Sam, we not gonna make it. I'm like, boy, pick your balls up. It ain't that fucking serious. It's a game. Y'all should have been playing a game, then you wouldn't have been in this position. So Julie grills Bella about what she did to Nicole, and also about her running her mouth, and she apologized for everything she did to Nicole, should have listened to her and all that, and shouldn't have went by to pretty much I want to be, she's pretty much she admits that she was being bad at the game, and she pretty much had the notion of, like, if I have all this information, I tell the bigger group this, and then I tell these people that, and compare it and see who's lying. If the majority says yay, then I believe that. Like, you were gullible as shit, girl. That's all you had to say. I'm gullible, and I believe a bigger group over the smaller group. I don't know why, because they already gave you red flags all throughout the game that they was plotting on your ass. And then I went with the bigger group that says, like, I looked at their faces and they said no, or they said yes, and I believed them. And that's why I'm dumb as shit at this game, pretty much. And the goodbye messages were funny too. Oh, Jack. I mean, it was funny, but it was like, you're late, boy. Talking about some, hey, Jack, if you're looking at this, no, I'm sorry, Bella. Have a great summer, pretty much. And if I win HOH, look, I'm going to send your buddy Sam or your boyfriend Nick out there with you, so he can you can pretty much enjoy your summer with them. Have a good time, or a good summer, whatever. Like, take your whack ass on, please. You shouldn't even dare the session for that shit. And then Nick comes with the what do you say? Miwan Mulan, Nituan. I'm saying it all wrong. Nituan Milan means you're perfect in Mandarin. I was like, oh, you almost captured somebody's heart. And then I remember you played with Nicole's anxiety. And you have anxiety, right? And that's why Sam hugging your ass with your little house, a lonesome anxiety. And Nicole should go over like, Nick. I'd have been like, Nick, are you trying to play up this I love you thing so much? Like, you really gonna miss Bella? Like, you're trying to exaggerate your anxiety? That's what I would have said if I was Nicole ass. That's exactly what I would have said. Moving on to the HOH endurance comp. It was called Pose and Ivory. Like, y'all really are weak as shit with all these lame ass titles, but we gonna keep moving. Pretty much the subject or the object of the game was to hold on to your vines for dear life. The last person off the vines wins HOH. And all losers must pick a chip until it gets to the last chip, or one of the chips get picked. That's the Poison Ivory punishment chip. Not sure what that entails, but pretty much it's probably like some dumb costume or whatever. and they go on break and then come back, and then Tommy, he's pretty much showing off with a little split in the air that he did. It was impressive, but it's like, boy, okay, John Claude Van Damme, like, please, because you're gonna be the next one off. But I don't think so. Nick and Jessica are pretty much struggling. So anyway, Jessica ended up being the first one out. As I saw, like, she was struggling like shit, and that pretty much is for somebody that has balance. So it's going to be a great competition for that's going to come down to the end with Tommy and I believe Kat of all people, because she has great balance as a dancer and he has a great balance as a Broadway dancer as well, as we see. So that might come down to those two, and I believe one of those people are going to come out the winner. But I'll be shocked if it's someone else, and I hope it's really Sam. I really hope it's Sam. But in the end, Julie said America will get a chance to send 3 house guests. I think this happened on Thursday. I'm not sure, but I thought she said Thursday, on a field trip where one person's game will be on the line. So I'm looking forward to that shit. And on that note, if you guys are here with me all the way to the end of this, then you are my #1 subscribers. And love you for that. You rock with your girl. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video, and I'll be sure to upload this as quickly as possible so I can put some new shit out there. Alright, I'll holla. Bye.